I want to briefly go ahead and record the video, right? Now my phone is on 2%, so hopefully I can record, to the end of this video. But what I want to speak about is, how difficult it is to actually trade full time, and what it really takes to become a profitable trader as well. I want to speak on a lot of the mistakes beginners make in this video. First mistake beginners make, which it really shouldn't be a mistake, is really just upping your lot sizes, each and every trade. Like, people take trades, they take their account from $100 to maybe $200 or $300, and they were on maybe like a 0.01 or 0.02, and then all of a sudden they're using like three 0.02s, or like they up the lot size to like 0.05, without like actually realizing the risk which is involved. You have to understand, if you are risking 0.05, right? Let's say you have a 100 pip stop loss, right? You are basically risking $50 per trade. Now, if your account is at $200 and you're risking $50 per trade, you're risking 25% of your account. So you need to understand lot sizes, you need to understand risk management. I've had people flip $500 to 1.8K. People I work with closely, people I know personally, 1.5K. Have people flip, like $300 to over like $5,000, and within like a week they lose it all. And it's not because of overconfidence, it's not because of greed, it's because of simple factors you should understand, like changing lot sizes. You need to understand when it's the right time to change a lot size, right? You need to also understand the importance of risk to reward. If you are risking, say for example, $10 on one trade, you should be risking $10 to make 30, or $10 to make 50. You do not risk $50 to make 50, you do not risk $50 to make 25, right? That is a negative risk reward ratio. So these are going to be the three principles I'm going to share in this video to help you guys become profitable. It's going to be understanding risk to reward, understanding when to up your lot size, and simply understanding when to stop trading as well. I've had people as well, they've made 80 USD, 100 USD within a day, and they continue trading. Now, they were 2 days, right? They were at 95 for 2 days just to make 100 USD, right? But when they make 100 USD trading, they don't stop. You have to understand, you need to stop trading at some point in time. You have to become disciplined with your trading. You have to, I don't care if it's working out, I don't care if you're eating healthy, you need to become disciplined in your trading. Because you're disciplining other areas of your life does not mean you're going to become disciplined in trading. You actually need to put the time in, and you need to commit to actually taking trading like a business. Too many people treat trading like a hobby. They treat trading like a hobby. That's where they get hobby results. You need to treat trading like a profession. You're in the markets to make money. The markets are arguably like risky as is. You guys need to treat this like a business. You make a certain amount per day, stop, call it a day. All right. Another thing I want to speak about is making a lot of money, then like just losing it all. You guys make a lot of money, then you go ahead and up your lot size. You should not be upping your lot size until you double your account. If you have $100 in your account, you should be using a 0.01. Now, when you have $200 in your account, you can use a 0.02. $300 in your account is 0.03. That is how you up your account, your lot size. And that will keep you basically risking 10%. Always risk 10 to 5%. Some of you just, you just enter lot sizes, but you don't know how much money you're risking. You just enter a 0.02, 0.05, 0.03, but you actually don't know how much money you are risking. You need to be putting your stop loss so that you're risking 5% of your capital or 10% of your capital. I used to risk 10% of my account, and I felt, untouchable, because there was no way I could lose 10 trades in a row. There's just no way. And guess what happened? I actually lost 10 trades in a row. And I lost all of my savings that I basically quit my job with, in short. and basically was like had to like struggle, do like basically like side hustles and stuff to kind of like just build back up my capital. So that's basically another thing. You gotta work on your risk management. Risk like 5% per trade, 5%, 10%. If you have a small account, sure, 10%. But as soon as you hit $200, $300, you need to drop your risk to 5%. Second thing I want to talk about is essentially understand that this trading is going to take time. Some people become profitable in a year. Some people become profitable and consistently make money, quit their jobs in a year and a half. It took me 1 year and a half. It took some people 6 months, some people 4 months. It may take you shorter, it may take you longer. Okay, as you guys could probably imagine, phone died, right? But I'm gonna pick up where I left off. When it comes to actually trading full time, I'm not speaking about copy trading. I'm speaking about actually trading on your own with your own knowledge, right? It took me a year and a half. It took some people 5 years. It took some people 3 months. Took some people shorter, right? Everyone has their own time span when it comes to being a profitable trader. So you need to be patient with your results, but urgent with your actions. What I mean is be patient with your results when it comes to actually becoming a full-time trader, but be urgent with things like being disciplined, managing your emotions, work on managing your emotions always, right? You need to commit towards practicing good habits, no over leveraging, only trading within sessions, New York, Tokyo session, London session. You don't need to be trading every single session. When you make a certain amount, stop trading, right? Those are the things you need to work on if you want to trade full time. You need to work on your mindset. You need to reprogram your mind, right? You need to reprogram your mind. You need to understand, it's going to take time. Trust me, trading, it make you depressed. But listen, as you see in the start of the video, I'm at the beach on a random Wednesday, enjoying my freedom. Don't matter how hard it may get, as long as you commit towards becoming a profitable trader and commit towards trading, you are going to live your life like you desire, right? Listen, just give me a couple more months, Gonna have a Mercedes EQS, guarantee you. Manifesting it now. Now, I'm just gonna call out the video, to be honest. Like I said, just risk management. You need to understand risk to reward. Risk $10 to make 30. Risk $10 to make 40. Do not risk 10 to make 10. Do not risk 10 to make 5. Right? Up in your lot sizes. Know when it's right to up your lot size. If your account is $100, stay with a 0.01. In short, this does not mean having 6, 4, 3 0.01s, maybe 1 to 2 0.01s. Same thing for a $200 account. Maybe just 1 0.02 or 2 0. Or maybe a 0.02 and a 0.01. Right? Stick to 5% risk per trade. Lot sizes are not percentage risk. Understand how much money you are risking when you go in every single trade. I'm speaking to those who are serious about trading full time. I'm not speaking to those who maybe just be copy trading. Copy trading is great. Listen, it's easy to make money copy trading. You can apply the same principles and make money copy trading. But those who are actually learning the skill and executing on their own as well, or do want to learn the skill, these are the things you will have to learn, right? So I just want to share that with you guys. If you guys want to become profitable a lot faster, I am going to start working with 7 more people closely. I'm currently working with 3 people closely who I am mentoring closely. And I am basically, they have to send me their daily recap of how much money they made or how much money they lost every single day. So they are held accountable and I can review their trades. So if you guys want to become profitable much faster when it comes to trading and you want to be held accountable, DM me on my WhatsApp. Accountable, only taking 7 people in short who are serious about trading. and maybe that will help you guys become profitable a lot faster. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call the video. I'm gonna end the video here. Any questions? As always, just DM me on WhatsApp. Just commit towards excellence. Commit towards becoming a excellent trader. Forget the money. This is about creating wealth, putting for family. This is a lot more than just numbers on the screen. There's a lot more than just buying and selling. Treat this like a profession, and you're gonna make professional money.